Hey guys, it's Tammy Van Hollander. Today I wanted to share just a couple slides from one of my favorite presentations that I do, and it's called The Healing Power of Stones, Interventions That Rock. Now is the most important time to be able to be getting out in nature, if you are able to, during this quarantine and this social isolation. We really need our nature as a time to reconnect and getting fresh air. And there are so many benefits of nature. So I do full day presentations on this, but I just wanted to share a couple of the activities that I love and a little bit of my slideshow that I present when I present on this topic. So I am going to share my screen with you guys and share with you on the healing power of stones, interventions that rock. So we know that there are so many benefits of incorporating nature into your practice, and as really looking at what is the decline of outdoor activity and how is it affecting the children that we see. I highly recommend that you check out the book by Richard Louv, Lost in the Woods. And he talks about this idea of nature deficit disorder and how it is affecting children and the importance of getting them out in nature. And there are so many studies of how being out in nature affects the brain, that helps with the attention span. There was one study about being barefoot actually boosts brain intelligence. So we know that there are so many benefits of being outside in nature. And I know that it has been incredibly important for me to get outside every day. And if the weather is really bad and I'm not outside, it certainly affects my mental health. I love this quote. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. This one I think is so valuable for all of us because we are so plugged in now, doing telehealth, doing teleplay therapy, connecting with friends, and the importance of really being able to unplug. I also love this. Doing nothing often leads to the very best kind of something. Winnie the Pooh, one of the wisest bears I know. Really to be thinking about this in whether you are a parent or a clinician, of really recognizing that within the boredom is where the creativity explodes. And we have to believe in that, and we have to be present in that. Another one of my favorites I'm showing you. When a child gives you a gift, even if it is a rock they just picked up, exude gratitude. It might be the only thing they have to give, and they have chosen to give it to you. I love the book of Everybody Needs a Rock. There is also a video on it, and this video really is great because it has the children talking about the story and reading it, and it's all about how children pick out their special rock. We know many kids who collect rocks, so if you are doing teleplay therapy, telehealth at home, what a great way to connect with your clients, to have them show you all their rocks and to have their rocks tell a story and to play with their rocks, to give them assignments of going outside with their family, to be collecting all different nature, and then to be able to play, bring it to the session and to be able to play, whether it's through arts and crafts and stories. There is so much stuff that we can do regarding nature. Just the act of exploring and finding that special rock is so focusing. It's a practice of mindfulness. Back when I had my office, we would go with the kids and go on these nature hikes, and being able to look for the special rock, looking for special things in nature. When we are focused on looking in things in nature, our worry brains are not going. We are not thinking about all the other things that we have to be doing. We're not thinking about dinner. We're not thinking about school. It's just that focus, being in the here and now and being present and looking for that piece of nature and what speaks to you. Pet rocks. Kids could do so much fun stuff with pet rocks. Storytelling. You know, I'm a big advocate of storytelling, of these rocks can tell a story. And when we're able to stay in metaphor, the healing begins. I'm going to go fast through a lot of these because we don't have much time. But I do want to share this story, which is one of my favorite interventions to do. And it's a story called The Sands of Forgiveness, Stones of Resilience and Courage. So basically, the story is that two kids are walking on the beach. You could change it however you want to. I'll do two little girls. And they were walking and they got into an argument. And when they got into an argument, one of the girls pushed her friend down. And the friend wrote in sand, "Today, my best friend pushed me." And as they went swimming, they went walking and they decided to go swimming. The friend who had pushed her started to drown, and the other friend saved her life. And when they got out of the water, the friend then wrote, she carved in stone, "Today, my best friend saved me." And the friend said, "Why did you write in the sand when I pushed you down? But when I saved you, you carved it in stone." And she said, "The things that I want to remember forever, I carve in stone. But the things that we want to let go, the sands of forgiveness will wash them all away." So how I use this as an intervention is helping kids to recognize what are the things that they want to hold on to forever. What are those memories? What are those precious moments that are their rocks? And they could write it and carve it on their rock or write it with a Sharpie on their rock. But the things that they just want to let go of, the times when maybe that person was mean to them, the things that have really gotten them stuck, then how are they able to even take a funnel and to pour it through and let the sand just wash away some of those little things? And it is those important things and those memories that make us stronger and make us resilient that we want to stick with. So if you even Google the sands of forgiveness, it will have the story, and they'll be able to say the story a little better than I probably did it right now. I love to paint stones. I could paint stones forever. Great thing to be doing with clients. Just a lot of parents do not like the mess of paint. You could do it with Sharpies. You can do it with paint sticks. So many different ideas. And mandalas. I love to use mandalas and for kids to be able to create all different types of nature mandalas. One of my colleagues, Jamie Langley, talks about nature and mandalas and calls them Sandalas, and how she's working with them together. So much to do to incorporate nature, from puppets to sand to art to fairy houses. I really encourage you to have your clients with their parents to go out, get the supplies for the next session, and it's almost like an assignment for them to be in nature. If you want to check out a video on the Sandtray Mandala, you could check out my YouTube video of me doing one. Here is a picture, and they're just incredibly grounding and bringing that wholeness. And here are just a couple books that I love to use for some of my work when I'm working with rocks. On's Anger, Peaceful Piggy Meditation. They have a rock to meditate on. Stepping Stones is the second part of it, and Everybody Rocks. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I think those are all the different things. So I hope this was helpful. I highly recommend you guys incorporating nature. I'll probably be going on and sharing a bunch more activities of different nature things, but I just wanted to share this one with you guys for now. I'm trying to figure out how I can stop sharing the screen. Okay, guys, take care, and I will be back soon. I know you guys are seeing a lot of me. Take care and get out in nature.